What's up, dogs?
Hey, hell yeah. What's up, man?
I'm like hitting a little bit. That's all right. I'm kicking it. How you guys been?
Doing great, man. It's good to be here in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Quite lovely. A lot of natural light, a lot of plants.
Yeah, total sleepover vibes.
Yes.
I'll bust out the sleeping bag.
I think I have the same comforter here.
This is totally next morning of the sleepover, and it's like, dude, I stayed up all night.
You ever done that? You ever do an all-nighter?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's fun.
I want to wake up and see you like watering a plant and be like, hey, good morning, Dan. Like, that's how I want to start my day, is watching you like watering a plant. It's very peaceful. It'd be peaceful.
That implies that I got you guys did an all-nighter, but I guess got some.
Mm-hmm. You did. Some it's your place. You got to take the trash out. You got things you got to do. We weren't together the entire time.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
When you're at a
we play different roles.
Somebody will always be like, well, I want to get some sleep.
Yeah. Well, do you remember in sleepovers where it's like when you're like, all right, guys, we're doing an all-nighter tonight, but like you kind of failed for like a couple weeks, but then you finally get, it took like a couple weeks, when you're like 10, you're like, we're doing it. Yeah. But then you finally get it. It's like 7 in the morning. You're like, guys, we fucking, we ruined our day. We ruined our day today.
I remember when me and my brother, like my family, we visited one of my dad's friends, and we stayed at their house over the night, and they had, like, my dad's friends had kids our age, so we're like, all right, we're going to stay up all night.
So sick.
And then the kid, like, my dad's friend's kid, like, fell asleep at like 3 a.m, so me and my brother threw like a bucket of water on him and he like freaked out, and we got in so much trouble.
Oh, hell yeah.
What were you guys thinking? We're like, we had a pact.
Yeah.
We were gonna stay up all night. It was for him.
Who in the room do you think would fall asleep first?
Ooh.
I got Benny.
You think Ben's
I got Benny's catch and shut eye.
I could see that. I could see
100%
I
me.
can believe that. I'd be like 100%.
100% me. Oh yeah. I would be cranky. I'd be like, guys, I'm not doing this. All right, this is ridiculous. I'm an adult. And then you guys would have like so much fun.
But I don't know if I would make it.
I feel like we could probably get
I had buddies who came into town, like all my little brother's friends, but we all kind of grew up in the same neighborhood, so like I'm really close to them as well. And they come in town to see my little brother, and it's like 3 in the morning. We're like at bars all night, and it's like 3 in the morning. And my little brother's like on the sidewalk eating a taco, and he's like, dude, I gotta go home. I'm tired. And then his like best friend is like on the verge of tears. Like, he's like, you said we'd stay up all night. Like on the street, right on Bedford in like Williamsburg. And Marky's like, I can't, dude. I live here. And he's like, I bought cocaine for this. Like, in the middle of the street, and I'm like floored on the sidewalk laughing. I'm like, you can't say that. You gotta keep it. It's like, I bought so much drugs. And then we finally go to another bar, and he's just like, dude, I'm pretty fucked up. I gotta go. And we're like, dude, come on, man.
It is crazy how like cocaine really makes the all-nighter so easy.
Yeah, it's a cheat code.
Yeah,
it's a cheat code.
It's out of nowhere. It's 8 a.m. and you're like, oh shit, I gotta go to work.
you did that on my birthday.
Dude, I do that. Do that every time I do cocaine.
He stayed up all night on my birthday. I caught a flight at like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
He stays up all night and then just clocks in at 9 in the morning.
That's a true drug addict, getting excited for other people's birthdays so you could do cocaine. That's like the side of a real guy who loves drugs.
You're gonna get the
fuck
bag?
yes, it's Tommy's birthday. I'm gonna stay up all night and do cocaine.
It's
Tommy's like, I have
frugal.
to be up early. I can have like a drink. And you're like, no man, I'm gonna do cocaine off a TV dinner tray until 8 in the mornings and watch people go to work.
Dude.
It's the best.
Yeah.
How was that shift, man?
Oh, it was wonderful.
Me and Clay, we work at the same restaurant, and then we also live together. And then we also hang out.
It's a lot of
too much.
Yeah.
These are all comedians.
Yeah.
This is for them.
Yeah.
They already know. Everybody's a comedian. This is Clay, Tommy, and Dan.
Yes.
On the podcast. I don't have to. That's not
That's
I don't have like a formal intro or like a
Hey
jingle or
guys,
anything.
This is a good one.
There's
on the
there's no
podcast.
theme song. There's no. Yeah.
Can we do a theme song for this episode?
Yeah, sure.
Can I write one?
Oh yeah.
Oh hell
I'll-
yeah.
I'll-
musically
Get in the
like a-
studio.
Me and Clay play guitar. We'll write you a little theme song.
Yeah.
Right now, theme song drop. and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Benny's room.
Yeah.
Is there a name for the podcast?
Benny Feldman's podcast.
Benny Feldman podcast.
That's a
All right.
great name.
Maybe
I love
Benny's
it.
room. Is.
Benny's room. is
I
pretty
like
good.
Benny's room a
I like
lot.
Benny's room. When you said Benny's room, I was like, is it already the name?
Well, I can do a remix to Marvin's room. You know, and it's
Ooh, I
like it's
that.
like boys on the bed, yeah. We're talking about drug use. So, I don't know. Is that
I'm a
Cups of
fan.
Is that-
coffee.
yeah?
Ooh.
Fellas on the microphone.
Mhm. I said, "Do you have oat milk?" So that's something Dan asked earlier.
did
you
ask
know,
that
it's-
earlier.
Ooh, I did ask that. I did
Little
ask that.
inside baseball.
This is something. Okay, we're talking about theme song.
We're getting in a riff now.
Getting in a riff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm crying. I'll
Yeah,
start.
you're
I'll
just
start crying.
weeping,
I'll
just
start.
weeping.
I'll start weeping to
Are
this.
you drunk right now?
No, it's yeah, it's
Are you up right now?
yeah, it's Benny on the phone, and he's going. It's like so. I'm thinking like 11 a.m. for the podcast.
Guys, I missed the train. I'm gonna be about 15 minutes late.
It's nice to do this early in the day though. Every time I do this, it's like in the middle of the day or like
Yeah.
at nighttime.
Well, I got mad at you guys for your pod. So so
We're a
Clay has a,
ragtag group.
Yeah, no, yeah, I believe that.
We're tough to pin down. So at 2 a.m. we're like, yeah, that'll make sense. Tommy's like, I gotta.
yeah.
fucking work.
Cave's like an outdoor cat.
Tommy might be the guy to go to sleep first at the sleepover.
Oh well,
Yeah.
Tommy's
I'm
kind of
vi-
the dad. He'd
I'm-
come in with like pizza rolls. He's like, all right, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. You guys stay up and just keep it down.
Yeah, I'll make
He
snacks.
does do that.
Yeah, I came. They were like, they started podcast. I woke up at like 1 a.m.
My
because
kids are podcasting.
fuck, dude. My children, my 10-year-old sons are podcasting again.
We bought cocaine for this, Dad.
Dude,
With whose money?
a dad who's like wakes up, he's like, it's like a suburban household, and he's like, I better not hear any podcasting down there. Jesus fucking Christ.
Microwave goes
He's
off.
talking to his boss. He's like, sorry, Bill, my kids were up doing cocaine and podcasting all night.
Dude, these guys can't just stop talking about the state of comedy.
And late stage capitalism.
Yeah, I came into the whatever. I came into the living room
Yeah.
outside my door, and in my boxers are like so like jacked up. I have like kind of a boner. It's like 1 a.m. I go like, you're not podcasting at 1 a.m. Figure it out. I figure it out. You guys got to figure
You
it
said
out.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
And then it's like Clay, Cave, like two other, like Chris, and like another comedian,
Yeah.
Tristan, and they're like all silent. And then I go back into my room and I'm like, man, you got too mad at them. I'm like, now I'm in my head and I just hear like the door close, the apartment door close, and then I just hear you guys in the stairway just go like,
We all went downstairs and
And I'm just-
smoked the blunt together, and we're all just like, "Fuck, that's so funny."
and I'm just like, fuck, they're laughing at me.
yeah.
Tommy broke REM sleep to yell at you guys.
Yeah, and I'm
You
like,
just laughed
He
at him.
came out of the cycle, and we were just like, "Fuck, that was really funny."
I woke
What a
up,
pussy.
dude, right when like the ocean is REM sleep and the tide is like reaching my toes and I'm gonna drift off into
Ooh,
sleep land.
beautiful.
And I'm like, and you're just getting there, you know, and you feel yourself getting there, and then I just hear like, all right, what's up, guys? And I'm like,
You're like, no.
and I'm like, did I?
No,
and I'm like, did I just hear computers click clack?
Yeah.
Is that 4 men talking? And I'm like, eyes wide open, and I'm like, they're podcasting. And I'm like, no.
Here, Clay, go, can you talk into the mic real quick?
Yeah, Clay's like, all right, yo, check.
Hey.
Yo, Chris, how are your levels? And I'm like,
Am I dreaming right now?
yeah, and I'm just like, no, do not podcast.
You got blue balled by from sleep.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Podcasting.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing too is, I was like, yeah, that was a bad call on my part. I'm like, I've
So
had like
funny,
a
though.
whole.
Yeah.
I've had 2 Sixers of Modelo. I'm just like,
you say you had 12 Modelos.
2 6.
I'll say I had 4 Sixers of Coors Light. You had 24 Coors Lights.
I had 12 Modelos.
Yeah. 2
And I was-
Sixers.
I had
I'm-
4
those-
eighths of a handle.
He thinks in increments like
Yeah.
that.
I like doing math. I
yeah.
like to.
Mhm.
It's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
You ever have
Uh,
a dream of doing podcasting or doing stand up or anything like that? You ever been asleep and like actually think like?
No, but I do have the stand-up dreams a lot.
Really, you do actually?
Yeah.
I think I've only had like one, if I can even.
I get them a lot. It's whatever part of your brain where you can't like organize like sentences and structures and stuff like that. Like, you know how they say you can't like read a clock in your dreams? I'll have like my
Speak for yourself.
You can. I read. My dreams are only clocks.
All time oriented.
All time.
I work at a clock
Perfectly
store in
comprehensive.
my dreams.
All the clocks in my dreams are digital, so I can just.
And I'm reading them perfectly. Yeah.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah, but I'll mix up all my words.
I did not know that. That's a real thing. You can't like read a clock in your sleep.
That's what they say, because it's like whatever organizational part of your brain that's off. But I don't know. I think I read this on Twitter.
Yeah.
And I think I've just been telling people for 6 years.
So much information is easily researchable.
Yeah.
But if you tell me something that I'm like, oh, I didn't know that, I will not look into it, but I
No.
will tell 100 people.
But that's
As
kind of
an
how the way
absolute
it
fact.
should be.
Yes.
That's the way information is spread.
That's how the Bible got started.
That's how it all got started. Someone told me something, and you're like, great.
Yeah, this guy walked on
Now
water.
I know
Fucking
something.
crazy, dude. That's insane.
Yeah.
I love the Christ figure.
Yeah, I
interesting
can
fella.
fuck
He's
with the
pretty
Christ
sweet.
figure.
He's an interesting feller.
I'm a fan.
We're still talking about him.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of time afterwards.
Yeah, you got the people talking.
He really did.
Must have been like all over the papers at the time.
Jesus,
You know what I
this
mean?
just said.
Yeah. Imagine seeing that headline.
Mm-hmm.
Guy walks on water.
Or
check
Jesus
that
was just
out.
like a master marketer. He was like the Gary Vee of his time. He just like controlled the narrative.
Yeah.
He's actually like a terrible guy. He had no abilities.
They're like 12 disciples. He's like 12 interns. 12 beautiful.
guys, I'll tell you what, you play your cards right, you're going to get into heaven.
You're going to get like me one day.
Yeah, I'm trying to moneyball my way into heaven. Just like perfectly play it out.
I'm trying to Wall Street.
12
my way
sins,
into
but
heaven.
13.
Trying to Wall Street bets, Reddit Wall Street bets my way into
We
heaven.
need Simon Peter as the Pope. Do it. And Philip Seymour Hoffman's just like, no, I'm not fucking playing the team like that.
Yeah, Jesus was moneyballing his disciples. He's like, 12 guys, kind of under the radar, all right? No one's picking them up. Those are my guys, all right? We're going all the way with these guys.
Quit your fishing. Follow me.
Yeah.
guy
He
can kill
was just
leopards.
picking off loners, people fishing. He's like, that guy has no friends, and he's catching fish.
Yeah.
Fits perfectly within my plan.
You gonna share those fish or?
I'll tell you what. I was in California for the last 2 months, and a big difference between there and here is the Uber drivers will immediately speak to you.
Yeah,
as
well,
soon as you get in the car.
You get white guy Uber drivers.
You get white guy Uber drivers.
And they like talking.
Yes, they
Yeah.
do. But you know, I whenever I get a white Uber driver, I decline. So I go.
And that's how you support.
Yeah, you get white Uber drivers. I do not.
You're like, fucking Jason, no thank you.
Dude, I was going. So I went to a show at the Hollywood Bowl, and I was like, it was like an hour away, right? So I called the Uber, and I'm walking to the car, and the guy's like standing outside the car, and I'm like, I'm like, all right, is he gonna like open the door for me? But he was just kind of chilling, and I was like, hey, for Dan? He's like, yeah, and he was like, where are you going? And I was like, oh, the Hollywood Bowl, and he's like, and I'm like, can you take me there? He's like, I was really hoping you were going more towards Santa Clarita. And that's like the opposite direction, like an hour south.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm not. But can you still take me? He goes, I mean, are there any other rides?
That's not what this is.
And I was like, dude, you're Uber. Like, you are the ride. And then for an hour, we talked about God, religion, and Jesus.
Nice.
Atheism, real deep. And like, did I start the conversation? Absolutely not. No. But we
never
were
do.
talking about it for quite some time. He was like, why do you think Jesus like chose to come back like then and not now? And I'm like, I don't know, man. God has a plan. He's like, that's so true. He's like, you're so right.
That's a
I'm
beautiful
like, I don't
thing.
have an answer to that. Come on, man.
That's the beautiful thing about faith is you can just be like, yeah, well, you know, God, and they're like, that's so.
That's
Yeah.
so
Oh,
true.
fuck
God.
yeah.
God
Almost
made a
forgot about
decision.
God for a second. And this one's for the troops.
Dude, standing outside the Uber is such an awesome move.
That is. Sweet,
It was
dude.
so I was, dude. It's
Picking you up for
the
prom.
talking in the
Yeah,
Uber.
he's your date.
Yeah,
He's basically your date.
dude. We did get along. We connected on Instagram at the end of it. I also took a little bit of mushrooms before the concert, so they were starting to kick in as we were talking about
Perfect.
God, and I was like, this is kind of all I want. I don't really need the concert. Like, we can kind of do laps.
Who'd you see?
I saw King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Oh, how are they? They're fun.
Fucking sick, dude.
Hell
Yeah. At the Hollywood Bowl. It was a really good show.
Did they
played 3
any of the
hours.
hits?
I'm going to be honest. I had not heard of them prior to going. My friend was like, I have an extra ticket if you want to go.
Dude,
and I was
And
like,
you're like,
they
great,
were-
I'm on mushrooms.
Yeah. I
King
will-
Lizard and the Hollywood Blizzard. I'm sorry, Dairy Queen Blizzard. And sipping on that scissored. Yeah,
I'm on the way.
Yeah, so what? I just bought it. I'm on StubHub right now. I'm fucking on mushrooms on StubHub. Let's get it.
That's so funny.
I was trying to debate Uber drivers. I don't know. I always feel like they have, not always.
You have
but
the
like,
sign, the change my mind.
I'm not like a debate me guy, but like
That's
if
your
they-
profile picture for Uber
Yeah.
is the change. my
Yeah, you're
mind.
like, God exists, change my mind, and that's your Lyft Uber.
Because I'm not coming in like rudely or anything,
No.
right?
No,
but
no.
sometimes they'll say some stuff that's like I remember like you'll be in a car and there'll be some women and like they'll say something about the women.
Oh,
and
sure,
you're
yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna try to change this man's mind
because
Or,
it's
like,
never like
in the,
I-
more to be hate women.
He's like, that woman's hot. You're like, no, she's not.
Oh no.
She's ugly.
Yeah.
This is how I debate.
He's like, I'm a tits guy. And you're
That's
like,
it.
boy, do I have some.
He's like, my main
good for
debates are
you."
ass versus tits with Uber drivers.
That's the only example I gave, but in reality, it's stuff like I don't like jazz or like.
Oh, that's
what I
awesome.
Yeah.
a guy just driving around hating jazz.
Or wait, you say you don't like jazz.
No, the guy was like, I only like jazz.
Oh.
And I was
Oh,
like,
really?
the music is fine.
Yeah.
Fun. Like,
There's a
I don't
lot
know.
out there.
I was like, I don't like it that much. And he, at the end of the ride, we really talked about. I was like, I just can't get into jazz. And I was trying to explain that I can't get into jazz. And then the ride, he goes 4 stars. Like,
You said that?
Yeah.
That's really funny.
I was like,
though.
I'm trying to.
Well,
That's
you
funny.
must have had a compelling case for 4 stars.
that was
I
in
feel
the
like
back
it's a
pocket.
demotion. I feel like 5 stars. I'm just pooping out 5 stars.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
pooping. Of course, I'm pooping out 5 stars. But 4 stars.
4 stars is you have to do something bad.
I was gonna
to
say
get
4 stars is a
Yeah.
bad thing, right?
Yeah.
No,
say
4
4 stars is
four
good.
stars
4
is.
stars for an Uber. Something went wrong.
Oh yeah.
You don't think he would give you
Sounds
2 or 3?
Wait, maybe
Still-
so. Like
You
I
you
guess-
took down his only love of music. He says I love one music and one type of music
that's
only,
on
and
him.
it's
That's on him.
jazz, baby. And you said no.
Sounds like you don't respect women. I get when I get into Ubers now, I just go, "Hi, what are your thoughts on women?" Real quick. let's just get one
Yeah,
thing clear.
I bring a chair into an Uber and I turn it up. I turn it around and I sit in it cool teacher style in the back seat. And I go, let's
Charlie
rap.
horse.
That's horrible.
You okay?
Charlie horse under the bed right now.
Sorry, Clay's on the bed. He's cramping up.
He's been doing cocaine for the last 14 hours. As a drink a sip of water.
He hasn't drank water in a
You
year.
need
He's
water?
cramping up.
Do you need your monster?
I'm gonna grab some water.
He comes back with a huge cup of coffee. He's like, all right, I'm good.
Oh yeah, make yourself a cup.
I'll tell
if
you what though, the Uber, the talking thing, by the end of my time in California, I was kind of done with it. I was leaving a show on a Sunday, and I get in, and I'm like, I just got to get the headphones in as soon as possible. So he's like, oh, so where are you coming from? And I was like, oh, just, it's a work thing. He's like, oh, what do you do? Because I was like, I don't want to get into it. And I was like, oh, it's a comedy show. He's like, oh, comedy. That's great. He goes, that's great, man. I love comedy. And I go,
Yeah.
that's awesome. And I just pressed play and just rolled my window down.
Yeah.
And it was kind of, you feel kind of like a douche,
Uh-huh.
but also there's a power to be like, yeah. It's click. And then you just see him go, like both hands on the wheel. And he's like, all right, a serious face.
Yeah.
He was ready to talk for an hour. And I was like, I just don't have it in me, man.
I can't.
I'm sorry. I don't have it in me. And then the Uber from the airport from like coming back here to like my apartment in New York, not a single word exchange. And I was like, this is how it should
Yeah.
be.
I
This
started
is
talking to
nice.
my Ubers.
Yeah?
I start the conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
I had a guy a guy from Pakistan. His car just reeked of cigs.
Nice.
I was like, I like how your car smells. He goes,
You said I like the cut of your jib.
yeah. He goes.
It's how trash we
You
are.
smoke? I'm like,
The car smelled like cigarettes. He's like,
I liked it. Smelled like my dad's car. I
Made you feel comfortable.
Yeah, I felt safe.
I grew up loving the smell of cigarettes, but not really knowing because like my grandmother smoked, and I was at her house. She lived across the street, so I was there all the time. But she always would keep it from us. and I never knew like really even what the smell of cigarettes was. It was just like a nostalgic. I was like, oh, it smells like grandma's house.
Yeah.
And then later on, I was like, oh, this is obviously, you know, like when I'm like 8 or 9, I'm like, oh, this is what cigarettes are.
Yeah.
And I love the smell of cigarettes. It has a warm, nostalgic feel for me.
It's so nice.
Very
even
comforting.
Even when guys are trying to be rude and blow it in your face, you're like, actually, I'm thinking about my grandma right now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Actually, thank you for that.
Actually, thank you for
Thank
that.
you for that.
You
That's
just
kinda-
made my
that's
night.
sweet.
It is kind of
I like
sweet.
that.
Lighting
We
a
should smoke
cigarette as
after this.
incense.
I'm back on
I'm
6.
so let's go, dude. I'm so
I-
in.
Are you back on 6?
I'm back on 6,
Oh,
man.
good,
I
good.
quit for 3 years. I'm back on, and I'm thinking about it. I think it's gonna be a sig summer for old Tommy
Good
boy.
for you.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna get
but-
back on
Yes.
6.
Oh,
But,
me too.
but I will
I'm
get
not on.
off. I'm good at quitting.
Yeah, hell yeah to quitting. Actually, I should support quitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys really supported me very quickly on that.
Yep, get on
And
in
then
there.
I immediately got off. I'm like, wait, hold on.
Sig's
This is
rule.
actually.
One more tidbit about drivers talking to you. One time I was on a bus, and I was the only one on a bus, and I sat in the back, and then the bus driver was like, "So you come around here often?"
What?
Nah, I was thinking about would that be funny?
Oh my god, that would be
One
funny.
guy on the bus is like, "So you God, right?"
30 feet of space between you and the bus
What's up?
driver.
What's up, man?
So what do you do?
Yeah, you're just like, "Fuck the bus." Wow, the bus driver's talking to me
I like
again.
that shirt. Where'd you get it? Just
Yeah,
like
shit. Yeah.
Oh, Raspberry Pi always reminds me of my grandma, and I wish people at parties would go outside and enjoy a nice slice of Raspberry Pi.
Ooh.
Now-
yeah.
Be like, whoa.
Now, did they put
To
the
get
pie
out of
on
a
the?
conversation, just have a slice of raspberry
Guys,
pie.
I'm gonna go outside and go have a slice of
Standing
Raspberry
by the
Pi.
wall.
real quick.
You
Standing
take it
by the
out. You take it
windowsill.
out of your pocket, and it's one loose slice, and you pack it down, and it's your hands like, sorry, I gotta go have a slice outside.
Dude, if someone at a
Back in
party,
my- it's all blue. People are like, oh, you're having a slice of Raspberry Pi.
if someone at a party told me that they were gonna step outside to have a slice of raspberry pie, I'd be like, someone keep an eye on him. Someone watch him while he's out there. I don't know what raspberry pie means, but I don't like the sound of it.
It sounds like a code word for like Molly.
It's a code word for either a drug or some weird
Yeah.
sexual thing.
It's
like,
definitely
does
a
he wanna
sex
come,
thing.
Like I'm gonna have a slice of raspberry pie
Yeah,
outside.
me
If
and
you
the
wanna
old lady,
join
we
us.
had a slice of raspberry pie
Like,
last
this guy
night. If
trying
you know
to
what I'm
blow me
saying.
right now.
That's when you're eating ass and you go.
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna
that's
go
when you're.
outside and do that.
Yeah, it's when you're eating a girl out on her period. All right, I'm
Oh.
disgusting. I am gross and
No,
crass.
that's
Excuse
crazy.
Excuse me for
I guess I
that.
also meant blackberry pie because I was imagining blue the whole time. And I was like, oh, that's right.
Mhm.
But I guess I got them confused.
Oh, but they make blue raspberry.
She would pick 'em.
Now, are we putting the pies on the windowsill to cool? Is that a thing?
You know-
Did anyone do that ever? Or is
No,
that all made up?
My mom did not bake pies.
My mom didn't bake pies either. She worked.
Yeah. My mom had
This is my
4
grandma, to
jobs.
clarify.
She was a baker, a pie store owner.
She did not.
That's
I tell
literally
you, she
my
did not
mom.
take
That's
her work
literally
home.
my mom. My mom makes cheesecakes.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, they're good as fuck, dude. They're little guys.
Oh, I fuck with the
You
cheesecake.
can pop those fuckers in your mouth. They're good.
Okay, pitch.
Sure.
After this,
Fuck.
slice of lemon meringue pie and a cigarette
Yeah.
each. Tell me that
Diner.
would
Pie
it
plate.
fuck you up in so many ways.
How does a pie store? The pie store's got to have so many windows.
They have to.
They have to
Always, almost.
to cool down everything.
Yeah, like just a grid of windows.
Yeah.
So much natural light.
So
One of
many
the best
sills.
places you could work for your mental health.
More. That's awesome.
You like all the, like people get like picked up by the scent and carried to it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like the whole scent. Like there's like a whole city of people. Kind of like they're like all flying. Like,
Yeah.
Like
Everybody's
so, like so
floating
fast,
in.
like a magnet. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting sucked into a channel.
Like it's a jet engine.
Yeah. Well, it's like that meme of like everyone in line for something and like one guy in line. It's like the smell. They got the pie smells.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pie store. You know.
Pie store. Everybody's floating.
Mhm. And then the other one says Sig store, and there's one guy.
And there's one guy getting
Kind of makes,
sick.
and it's Dan, and he's trying to get back to Grandma's house. Kind of makes you think.
I'm yelling at you guys in the pie line. I'll get the cigs. You guys get me. You guys get the pie. you get the pie.
We'll link.
We'll link after. You guys, we'll Venmo. It'll even itself out.
How many people are in line? How many packs do I need?
Man. Yeah, dude.
Man. Or we open a pie cigarette store.
Oh, there you
We,
go.
we do
Wow.
2 things here:
Yeah.
pie and cigarettes.
Pie and cigarettes.
That's genius.
And we do not deviate.
Yeah. So, dude, how long were you in Cali for?
I was there for 2 months.
Oh, I thought it was longer than that.
Well, I appreciate that.
Felt-
I mean, that actually is a nice thing to say.
Yeah, I felt like I haven't seen you in like 5 months.
Yeah, I've missed you.
Well, there was a 4-month period where I just stopped hanging out with you before that, so that probably would explain
That probably-
the gap in our friend
Can you
resume.
explain the
Can you explain the gap in our friendship?
I signed an NDA. I can't.
Yeah.
We can't talk about
Mhm.
it. No, I was gone. It did feel like a long time.
Yeah.
And the first day back, I was like, I feel so decompressed. And then the second day back, I'm like, nah, I'm back.
Compressed.
I'm back to compression.
No.
Missed the stop, missing stops.
You would send me
Fucking-
pictures of sunsets,
I know, and I'm like, why am I coming back?
and I would go, "Oh, jeez."
It's so nice. It
It's
was
like
just
smoke.
It was just like
There's
me in,
like
a
smoke in-
backyard.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is so nice, man. I'm in a backyard right now.
And then you walk around New York, you're like, I'm sweating and my eyes hurt.
My eyes hurt so
everything's
much.
loud now. There's no silence.
Yeah,
True.
yeah. It recently got loud.
Yeah.
Go way louder here. Did you guys encounter all those bugs the other day?
No.
You missed
Listen,
out big
I'm-
time.
Yeah, you're a bug
This
guy.
is
I love
actually
encountering
crazy that
bugs.
I'm going to break the bug news to you.
Please, what's the bug?
There was like millions of aphids in Brooklyn and I think maybe like Williamsburg area, because a lot of them were. I was downtown Manhattan, walked from the West Village to the Lower East Side.
shit. Fuck.
Was fucking swarms. It's hard to get used to.
Spicing it up. No, totally, yeah.
I'm kidding, but dude, you had to walk like this the whole time because you're getting. I'm talking clouds,
And you waved down
Clouds.
so many taxis.
People.
Come on, man, dab me up.
That was good. That
Dab
was
me up,
good.
dude.
Cabs are just fucking
They're like,
crashing into each other,
and you're like, no, there's bugs.
no.
There's bugs around.
Dude.
I'm glad I wasn't here for that. That would scare me.
It was really.
That might be a bit, Dan.
That was pretty good. All right, I could use that.
You can do that on stage.
come on. I would've run around
Now
with
people
my
know that
mouth
you gave
open.
it to me.
Do that on
But,
stage, girl.
It's all good.
I'll cut out the part where you said it.
Yeah, can you edit that?
God, that's
I'll make
best
I'll
part.
Dub it.
mouth move. Yeah.
yeah.
fuck.
AI.
You should think of a joke for that.
Yeah, Dan in post just goes, "This is Dan here. I just thought of something."
I just saw something really fucking funny. It was really wild though. Like it was like everyone on the street was like it was like a communal thing, which is obviously like being here. No one like looks or acknowledges each other.
Yeah.
So for that to like occur, it has to be something. It felt like apocalyptic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Is
millions of
Is
aphids.
it related to the fires? Is it like they're coming from?
I
the
think
forest or
that
something?
what I heard online,
Millions of
and no
squirrels
one
next.
knows,
Sorry.
it was the
I heard.
it was
And this is from.
I don't trust whatever you're about to say.
no.
Yeah.
This is
from an account named Fuck Ass.
fuck ass told me. Look, I would have went to the New York Times, but it's like $4.99 to
Yeah.
He's got an op-ed, in the Times.
But I'm on his
Why the buck?
Substack.
Yeah.
I'm on fuck ass's Substack, and he was talking about the aphids.
Can anybody write an opinion for? Sorry.
For Substack?
Well, no, I'll let
Oh.
you tell us where you heard this from, and then I'll just.
It was a
plowing
lo-
through because I won't try.
It was NBC NYC. So if you trust mainstream
mainstream-
news, the mainstream media, they said it was because it was a more mild winter.
Oh.
Which I read that, I'm like, that's all they had. They're like, that's what we think. And we're like, all right, well, sounds like you haven't figured it out yet.
I trust
They
them.
Googled.
Yeah.
yeah, they also
Sounds like something my dad would say. He's like, it's because the winter wasn't that bad. And I'm just like, all right.
Tommy, when you were growing up, I was snowing every.
Yeah, there's no
shoveling
bugs.
every
There's
day.
no bugs around.
There's no bugs around.
I hung out, dude.
You kids and your bugs.
Oh my god.
I gave your dad a country accent, a southern accent.
Dude, the Chicago, Minnesota accents at the wedding were out.
Yeah, needed a translator.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
What were you gonna say? Sorry.
Yeah,
Go back.
opinion.
Oh,
Fuck ass.
I don't recall.
The fuck ass.
Can anyone write an opinion?
That was
Because I'm curious about that too. Is it?
I'd love
do
to
you,
write an, like.
Yeah.
Start saying stuff.
do you just need to have
An
like?
op-ed, but it's all science based.
Yeah.
Well, that totally, yeah, exactly, yeah. Like this is where I think the fucking bugs are coming from.
Do you
I
just
love
need a
alternative
following?
info. I
Like,
love-
is a following? Do you just need to be like, hey, I have a following. Can I write in the? Can I get in
Can
the
I
paper,
write an
please?
opinion?
Yeah, because you always see like opinions go viral for being dog shit.
They're being
Yeah.
bad.
and it's like, well, yeah, it's an opinion.
Yeah.
It'd be
I don't
cool
know.
to write a bad opinion for a newspaper on purpose.
That's what every
Is that what they're
newspaper
doing?
already. That's what they're all
Oh,
doing.
oh,
really?
Yeah.
I thought
Gay
that
son
they
or thought
actually
daughter.
felt that way.
Any like all content now is like we'll just say something wrong. It'll start a discourse, and
Yeah.
that's what it is. now.
That'll
And
bring
then-
in
yeah.
ads.
We're like a post-information age.
Now, I
they
have an
call it.
idea. Can we all write an opinion together?
I actually have one.
Can there be a group opinion where it's like, this is what, you
It's
know...
called a
Dan-
podcast. It's just called a podcast.
You know how people are like,
starting a zine.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg, right?
Sure.
And Wakanda Forever is connected.
Yes.
Everybody's
Ruth
mad at
Conda,
the Supreme
yeah.
Court right now, right?
Yeah.
So the opinion you would have would be like pro Supreme Court, but like being within Wakanda, being like imagine a New York Times headline that's like, "This current Supreme Court is what Wakanda would have wanted."
I like that one.
Like just like
Just
really
after they
defend
like
It is-
they took away affirmative action.
yeah, exactly.
Just the
it
worst
is-
day to
Like,
publish
oh,
that.
yeah, like imagine affirmative action in Wakanda. Doesn't make any sense, does it? And then like just lean it.
It is so crazy that we do live...
Fire.
We do live in a time where, Benny,
wrong.
you can say, Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Wakanda are connected, and we all go, yeah.
Yeah, for
We're
sure.
like, yeah, of
Oh
course.
yeah, she's hooping with.
She's
Kobe
Ruth Conda
and-
forever, but I understand.
And the nation would get it.
Yeah, the nation would completely understand.
Yo, I should move to Wakanda though. Like if they have affirmative action.
Dude, I heard
As a white boy,
I
let's
heard the
go.
comedy. I heard the comedy scene there is really popping off. Dude, I started out doing mics in Wakanda, man.
Def Jam scene in
I cut my
Wakanda.
teeth in Wakanda.
in the Wakanda, in the
Open
Wakanda,
mic circuit.
dude, in the Wakanda open mic scene, dude. But Chadwick would hold court after some of the mics, man. At the diner, dude. Some of those diner hangs, man. After the mics, dude, he would just hold court, and we would listen, and he was so funny.
The Wakanda diner would go crazy.
It would go nuts.
It'd be
Go
so
nuts.
good.
And we're back.
Whoa.
Welcome to Bug News.
Bug news.
What
That's
else is
another
going?
good name.
What else is Bug News?
That is good.
That could be a
But-
segment.
Bug. You can have a Bug News
so like a
segment.
bug segment, like an
Yeah.
abdomen, dude.
I
have
li-
every segment of
oh,
All right.
Wow. Okay.
My
What's your
guy's.
favorite
My
bug?
guy did the
My
reading.
guy's bugged up.
He's-
Did the reading.
Oh, I was gonna. What's your favorite bug?
probably cicadas.
Nice.
Yeah.
Why cicadas?
I think partly like a nostalgic thing, like just like every summer,
Summertime.
big deal. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also speaking of like how the aphids swarm, like having the cicadas do the huge swarm, I think it's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
It's like
Very
a memory
cool.
I have of like driving through like a storm of cicadas, and it was awesome.
Yeah, I grew up
Disrupting
in-
cicada Woodstock.
Cicada, beautiful name for a girl.
Cicada.
Gorgeous
Oh, yeah?
name.
Beautiful
a
name for
woman.
a little baby girl. This
Don't
is my
give me
daughter,
that idea. I will
Cicada.
do that.
Cicada
guys got
Feldman.
That's good. That's a
Like, what happened there? What happened there?
Brood
Oh, man.
Z, like Gen Z. Anyway,
I love that.
That's not
Cicada Feldman.
shit, fucking. What's your guys' favorite bug?
That's a great question.
Clearly, I have one.
That's.
But
Let me think.
I like a lightning bug.
Yeah.
They blow up. That's fucking crazy.
A firefly?
I've also known as a firefly.
Yeah, we had firefly.
I saw some last night. Summertime.
Ooh.
Now I got a
Grass.
question.
So nice.
I got an answer.
Ooh.
If it's bug related, I got you. brother.
How are those guys lighting up?
That's what I'm saying.
How do they?
How are they lighting up?
So they got electricity. Where the outlet? Where the outlet at? Hey, yo! This is me in the South. What, dude?
They actually-
Where's the outlet?
It's like a.
What, dude? What, the
it's like
Bluetooth bugs?
What's the Bluetooth bugs? Where's the power cord?
There's like a
I'm
charger.
confused.
So they're like battery based. They have like a charge. They all go to like a hive where they charge.
Is this
And then
real?
no.
Oh my god!
I was
hoping it was
Oh, dude!
I was
so.
I thought it was real too.
so in. I was gonna leave here being like, I acquired some knowledge.
They like
Like
put their
EVs.
butts on it and they charge up overnight.
Yeah,
It's
Tesla.
wireless.
Yeah, they're a Tesla.
You know, like when you kill them, they like stay lit or whatever.
They stay lit.
That's right.
What?
Like I don't know why, but if you kill them,
They're just getting fucked up.
Light up.
Wow.
Is it solar? That makes sense to me.
Could definitely be solar because they
Yeah.
come out in the summertime
Yeah.
where the sun's out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Solar
They
energy.
also
Charge
like-
during the day, light up at night.
They
I'm
light
gonna say something.
bonfires,
It's
too.
got to have something to do with electrons
100%
Mhm.
electrons involved.
moving around.
Photons in there.
You know,
A little bit of
No.
you know photons.
You know there's
are in that
photons.
bitch.
You know photons are in there. You know that.
Are neutrons involved?
Listen,
I don't want to be that
if you
guy.
got-
I don't want to be the guy to bring up. All right, sorry.
If you got electrons,
There's
you
a
got
line, there's a
photons. You know neutrons joining the party. Neutrons knocking at the door. Guys, can I come in?
All right.
Can I? All right.
It's not a party without neutrons.
It's not a party.
So
Are
do you really know how they
photons
work
real?
though? How they light up?
I guess the general idea is like a chemical reaction that creates like light from as like a like the photon. But you know what I mean?
Charging
Like,
station.
got,
It's charging
extra
station.
energy. It's it is kind of like maybe not like a light bulb. With like a light bulb, you heat the filament or whatever. But these are like light is given off gently by a chemical reaction that produces.
They
small
crack
light.
their butts like a glow stick.
That's right. That's right. I'll shut the fuck up. I don't know why.
No, I think it's cool.
No, I
man.
think that's more correct.
It's cool.
Yeah,
I think it's
totally.
neat.
Yeah.
What got you so? Were you always very interested in bugs, like from a young age?
Yeah, just like I went to like a nature camp growing up, and that was like really formative. I think.
Wow.
Nice.
I'm super Freudian.
Yeah.
All of my interests are very that kind of thing.
Hell yeah.
What
What else is it? Is it go beyond bugs? The Freudian.
Yeah, like I like
influence?
dinosaurs or like
Gotcha.
you know what I mean. A lot
What's
of my
your
interests are
favorite
like that,
dinosaur?
third grade boy.
When I have sex with mom.
Favorite dinosaur's gotta be fucking ankylosaurus. I think that one fucking rules.
Ankylosaurus.
The only thing I agree with Freud on is the having sex with a mom part. Just playing. Just playing around.
I love my mom.
That's
You
disgusting.
guys have a favorite mom?
Ooh, yeah, Roseanne.
Ooh, great. mom.
Malcolm in the Middle mom.
Actually, Marge Simpson's my
cooks.
favorite mom.
Malcolm in the Middle mom is
She's a good
the
one.
fucking shit.
Yeah, Malcolm the Middle mom, Marge Simpson. You get they should be the new podcast.
If they had a podcast,
If they had a podcast, that would
We
be
got to get
crazy.
Lois, Marge, and Malcolm in the Middle's
Malcolm
mom.
the Middle mom.
my kids are crazy. Sent to Marge.
Benny.
I gotta have them on my
Fuck. Trying to get into the Marge Simpson pocket.
podcasting in the kitchen and cook.
Yeah.
Come on,
I'm trying to think who my favorite mom would be. Do you have a favorite mom?
No.
Can't be
Besides-
yours.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah,
My
that's gotta
mom.
be you. I was gonna say,
Can't be yours.
Stacy's mom is pretty cool.
Stacy's mom.
Classic mom.
She's got it going on.
Classic. Stifler's
I'll
mom.
say probably yes.
Stifler's
I can't think of
mom.
one.
That's a good mom.
That's a great mom.
That's a hot mom.
That's a hot mom.
That brings it back to what you were talking about.
Little Freud.
Little Freudian.
Yeah.
Little Freud action. Yeah, man.
Freud was onto something.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was cooking.
He was cooking.
He was cooking.
he was on coke.
He was definitely on coke.
Give
Well,
ev-
coke makes you smarter.
It does.
Yeah.
It makes you more in touch.
Given his patience too. He said, "Have some,
Take a little cocaine.
have some," and then people are like, "Fuck me," and he's like, "Everyone has anxiety."
Dude, what a gaslighting therapist. Like, here's cocaine, do a bunch of it. You want to fuck your mom, don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. And someone's like,
This is a
"Fuck."
guy who's coked out. I think I'm going to fuck my mom, man.
Do you want to start a restaurant? Do you want to fuck your mom?
Yeah, Freud always talked about starting bars and restaurants, and he's got a great TV show idea too, that he's got to tell you about.
All the food's like really phallic.
It'll be like a lot of hot dogs.
Hot dogs and popsicles. That's what we do best. We do two things.
Do you guys want to hear my restaurant idea?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's called so this is kind of, I have like a few like Vegas themed like restaurant ideas. Okay. First one is called You Get What You Get. And this is for people who don't know what they
It's the
want.
most Midwestern name of a restaurant.
Oh,
ever.
you get what you
You
get.
get what you get.
It's kind of, I don't really know how it so you can go there alone. You kind of want to go there with people. There's a wheel with all the food options. You spin the wheel,
Ooh.
and there's lobster on the menu. There is just saltine crackers on the wheel.
What
There
the
is
fuck?
porterhouse steak on the menu, and you can land on any one of those. Everything costs $13.
Wow.
That's how the restaurant makes money. So
I
you
like
kind
A
of
saltine cracker could be $13.
you might be for
Then
four.
you have to do it. So do you sign into a contract, or you pay up? Up front before
I
you spin
think
the
you
wheel?
would just kind of understand.
Yeah, I mean, I
But
don't. I
what
haven't
if you
really-
spin the wheel?
getting
I'm like,
into.
I'm allergic to shellfish.
You do if you have allergies, any
they have a
dietary
second
restrictions, you don't want to go. It's
Don't come.
The
Yeah.
what we
It's
have
not
in the
for you.
kitchen is on the
Do
wheel.
not come.
They spin it and they go, "That's what you're getting." Boom, spin it. That's what you're getting, and you're just like, "Fuck, yes, porterhouse." And then someone's like, "Fuck, white bread, shit," you know.
With the new
And-
Supreme Court ruling, I mean, we really can keep people with allergies out of restaurants now.
So what? Yeah, they can do whatever they want now. That's what the new ruling is.
I love a group of people who make all the rules like fucking meeting up. They're like, hey, what if we just gave ourselves all the power? We could kind of vote for that, right? Like, why have we not done that yet?
Does the Supreme Court just meet up and they're just like, dude, let's make it worse. Let's make it worse, dude. Oh, that'd be so crazy if we made it worse.
It'd be cool.
Great idea. Let's make it worse.
Like the Dr. Evil room in Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Because they're all just evil laughing. And then one of them, dies. And then they're like, let's get another one in here.
Mm-hmm. And he goes, no rights for anybody. And they go, yeah.
Take their rights away.
And everyone goes, great.
They don't have rights now. Because then when they give the rights back, we're like, yay.
Thank you.
Revolutionary. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But you fucking took the rights away.
One of them killed Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Inside job.
Ginsburg? Bader?
Well, she died of a gunshot wound to the head.
But it was of old age.
She died of an old age gunshot wound, and nobody.
When she was in her Miata. Just driving.
Yeah, and nobody knows how it happened. Yeah. Right on Sunset Boulevard. And the FBI says it's just gang violence. She died similarly to Biggie.
A West Coast, East Coast Supreme Court.
West Coast. There should be West Coast, East Coast Supreme Court. Yeah, you got your, because it's what, 9 of them?
Yeah.
So you got 5 on the East Coast.
Well, how about 4, 4, and 1 in like the middle?
4, 4, 1 in the Midwest.
Well,
We need some representation.
Yeah.
That's like the rhyme sayers of the fucking, where everyone's just like, shut up. It's like a 42-year-old like white guy,
Go away.
Go away.
who sucks at everything.
You don't have to keep rapping, dude.
Yeah.
Start a family.
Yeah.
Houston's like, we have a hip hop scene.
Yeah. Every other city is just like, we also have a hip hop scene.
Yeah.
If you have to like raise your hand and go like, we have a hip hop scene.
Yeah, we have a Supreme Court scene. we have rulings, and it's like, but all the rulings are like, ba-boom, ba-boom. What the fuck? You're like, that's just how we do it. Yeah,
These rulings sound like everybody else's rulings.
Yeah. And then
that's the Houston sound, baby.
yeah, it's the
All of our rulings have a little bit of.
yeah.
We have the Supreme Court scene.
East Coast,
pussy on
West
Wednesdays.
Coast.
What?
East Coast, West Coast.
We're just trying to get some laws started. This is what we're doing.
No pussy on Wednesdays would be a tough one.
How are you supposed to get through the week?
Wednesday's like the best day to get pussy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just is.
It is. Yeah.
Also,
that's
if
the
you tell me you
perfect day.
can't have pussy on Wednesday,
Hump day.
I'm going to really want pussy on
Is
Wednesday.
it because it's hump day?
Yeah.
You sicko.
I wasn't even thinking
Probably.
of the I mean, now I am, but like, I was thinking like, nice middle of the week, like keep
Yeah.
it through. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's perfect for the.
Wednesday is good in the
How
daytime.
about this? You can only get pussy on Wednesdays.
Whoa.
I like that.
Yeah.
I
You
would
can only
be
get
down
pussy
for
getting
that.
in on Wednesday.
What about the purge?
Rest
But
of
you
the
can
week
only
is
get
for working.
you can only get pussy for 24 for 12 hours in a night.
It's
Consensually.
Consensually.
One day
Yeah.
a year, everybody is able to have sex one time.
I will say, in The Purge, they did not include a single rape scene in all 4 movies.
Of course.
That's
Of course.
smart. Smart of them.
All murder.
Because
They
every-
should have included some white collar crimes.
Yeah. There should be some like tax evasion.
Yeah.
Dab me up. Dab me up. One guy's just filing everything.
Came on April 15th this year. Let's fucking go.
One guy's filing
I'm not
everything
paying.
incorrectly on TurboTax, and he's like, "You can't do anything about it."
Neighbors are like eating each other.
Yeah, and he's like, looks like someone's gonna have a good year. Looks like someone's going to the Hamptons for vacation.
Looks like someone's going to Epcot this year.
That's a bit.
Lame purge crimes. Make that sketch. Make that sketch.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Wait.
I would have
God,
been killing some endangered animals or something.
Yeah, everyone's like,
I'm
dude,
like ready
what?
to take the shot at like an elk or
Yeah,
something.
of like a
deer
of like a polar bear.
I don't have a permit.
Yeah, and someone just like killed a whole family, and they're like, Benny, what the fuck? We need those, I think, because the scientist told me.
No, there's only 14 of them left.
What the fuck, dude?
every purge like consecutively for like 15 years, I kill like a series of scientists, and then
Yeah.
I kill a polar
I'm
bear.
hopping a subway turnstile, and I'm just like, Yes.
They can't
Yes,
do anything
dude.
about it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave my house if there was a purge.
Oh yeah.
I would stay indoors.
Yeah.
I would, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I feel like there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, I'd go commit I'd kill a bunch of people. Like, I don't know. There are people who are like, yeah, I would do a lot. And
realistic response.
And I'm just like, no, I would.
He wouldn't leave.
I'd sit
He
in
would
my
want to stay
house.
home.
Stay home.
Full circle. Yeah, I'd do it. I'd do an all nighter.
Dude,
with my boys.
You'd have to.
All night
I
with
would
your
no.
boys, but
I
then it's
wouldn't
like-
even trust the
I was
boys,
gonna
dude.
say, yeah,
You
it's
wouldn't
like-
trust the boys?
No,
Dude,
I
you
mean,
can trust me, man.
Here's the thing. Yeah,
But it would start off small though, like, be like, you could trust me, man, and then you just like steal another
Yeah.
person's like shirt.
Mm-hmm.
oh, that would
Like take a few dollars from them. Like, you can't do that, and you're like, actually, I can.
Yeah,
And
I'm
it's just
putting
a slippery slope of.
I'm putting the
committing
bed in
crimes.
front of the door. No one can get in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I'm watching TV. I'm watching TV for 24 hours.
I'm hacking into my middle school database and changing my B's to A's. No one could say I was dumb now. No one could say I wasn't the smartest boy in the school. Yeah.
What part of doing these?
I'm not brushing my teeth.
I have to walk over to the camera to check the time. With
Oh,
with
word,
group
yeah.
ones. We're
Oh,
at 40, we're at 45. We got
Oh,
15
we're
minutes.
cooking.
Oh, yeah,
on the free app.
We're cooking.
What else are you guys doing in the purge?
So I was. what else am I doing in the purge?
Unless it, yeah, what were you?
Podcasting. Off
Throwing
the
up in the
rails.
bathroom after I eat.
Going nuts.
You know what? You're not brushing your teeth? Is that what you said?
No, I said I'm gonna throw up in the bathroom after I eat.
Because you're purged. The
Get-
purge.
I'm-
The
that's,
purge.
that's how I celebrate the purge.
White Claw purge. Starting that.
Torrenting.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Gonna torrent a lot of stuff.
Pirating shit.
Download a lot of movies. Downloading Heat by Michael Mann. Just illegally.
I'm going to bring a man to an inch of his life.
Why not? No.
Just let them know that you could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it clear that.
Hey, you're welcome.
I'll see you next year.
Oh, you know what I would do? I would not be active in the purge, but I would make my house like I would like Home Alone it really bad. You know what I mean? I would, like,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Booby
yeah.
traps.
If you enter my house, it's like you're getting tortured.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like that's on you.
Also, it's
That's
like,
on
is
you.
there a Christmas
You know what I
party
mean?
going on? You know, the Home Alone Christmas party. You get all the
Ooh.
everything on track.
Yeah, what time of year? It's always around the summertime.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
do the purge.
They do the purge.
I gotta
in
be
the
honest. I
summer.
saw the first one. That movie is scary.
It is a little.
It is scary. I watched that movie and I went, "Okay, scared. I'm scared.
Don't make this real.
Don't do this."
Yeah.
Okay, but this is all a joke, right? Don't actually, guys.
You ever see those high power flashlights that are like too bright?
Laser pointers.
No. Well, no, like the flashlights.
Oh,
Yeah, I know
okay.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I think those are. I think you're technically not supposed to shine those around. I would maybe do that. I'd stand on the roof and just try to
Wait,
bring
there's
up.
flashlights that are illegal?
Oh, yeah. 'cause They can blind people.
Wow,
They
that's
can
pretty cool.
blind people. They can probably screw up a plane.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would try and.
You try to screw up a plane.
I'd
So
try
you wouldn't
to
kill
screw
anybody
up-
who would just fucking crash a plane with 200 people on
You
it.
think they would cancel
Hopefully.
flights for the purge though? Because otherwise people would be hijacked.
They better not.
Dude, yeah.
'Cause I have a gig in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
What if they did 9/11 on the purge?
Yeah.
You get away with that. You get
They-
away with
Not
that.
that big of a tragedy, I
Not that big of a
guess.
tragedy.
But it was legal.
Like people wouldn't.
I guess
go
people
to
would be on the
skyscraper.
plane. Yeah, it's true. That's
Like-
true. No one would go to work. If you went to work on the
Gotta
purge
clock
day,
in, yeah.
Oh,
It's not,
fuck.
it's not a federal
Suck.
holiday.
Yeah.
Dude.
At my restaurant job, like, guess I'm not getting any fucking tips today.
Yeah, you're still scheduled for the purge. God damn it. That would suck so bad.
just my luck.
What if they fired you
Guy
for
who
not
still has to
showing
work
up?
on the purge. That's another one. That's another banger.
That's a good.
Yeah.
That's
That's
a good
another-
one.
The hospitals, are they open?
No.
No, probably
There's
not.
no
No.
way.
Right.
I think whatever happens within that 24 hours fucking happens.
Well, there's
If you
like
want to be a
people-
good person, that's on you.
It's people
Yeah.
who have like intensive care, right? So it's like people who need 24/7. So it's like they got to be in the like there's got to be people at the hospital,
I mean,
I feel like those nurses
people are getting
are like,
axe murdered.
right?
I think that like
There does need-
anything's-
yeah.
it's all.
Someone's
got to
be on shift at the hospital.
Right.
I don't know. I think they would just kind of unplug all those machines and go, I'm going the fuck home.
I'm
not
clocking
illegal.
out, and it's like, well, you don't have to unplug my grandma.
At the first minute of the purge, nurses just running around unplugging people.
We gotta get home.
What about zombie apocalypse? What do you guys? What's your plan of attack?
Wow,
That's
that's a
that's
good
another
question.
one where I'm holding up in my house a bit.
That one you could go with the boys.
I could trust the boys in that one for sure.
We're fucking hanging.
100%.
Yeah.
That would be. I
Try a
almost.
connection. There we go.
There
That's,
we
there
go.
we
I almost want there to be a zombie.
First
if there's a
That would
zombie
be-
apocalypse,
Oh my god.
podcasts are going to quadruple.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
We're just all
We would do
holding up, recording
serious
forever.
numbers.
Like tie up a zombie. We got a zombie on the pod.
We got a zombie,
On the Patreon. Patreon.
Yeah.
Patreon zombie
We did
episode.
not give him out for free. That's a Patreon zombie.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would become a zombie.
You would just go for it.
I think I would just be like,
Yeah, because how bad is it to be a zombie?
yeah.
Who knows? Yeah.
I mean, you're doing cocaine all night. You're pretty
That's
much a
pretty
zombie
much
already.
that's pretty much
Yeah,
zombie.
When you wake up in the morning, wake up. Yeah, that's true.
Stay up in the
When
morning.
other people
Yeah.
are waking up.
Yeah. That's a crazy shift.
Imagine eating a guy's brains and he did cocaine. Do you think that would be fun?
Yeah, you probably get
Yeah,
some.
Make you double
think
smart.
you could
That make you double.
I'm acquiring so much knowledge.
doing
But
cocaine
like being a
as
zombie is like
zombie?
awesome. Like internally, you just feel great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be kind of
Externally,
sick.
people are like,
Yeah.
"This guy looks insane," but like on the inside, you're like, "I've actually never felt better."
Yeah, you're like
Like this
You're
is
super
really,
happy.
This is final evolution.
Finally,
of
I don't have to go
mankind.
to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yay, I can walk around and just eat people.
my
This is the best.
my grandpa.
to do.
He lives in a small cabin in Upper Michigan, right on Lake Superior, in the middle of nowhere. I already gave it away. I already gave away my hiding spot.
But if the zombies aren't gonna-
come
no.
on.
You know what I mean? I guess other people would, right?
Middle of the sticks. I'm going there in August. Very excited to go there. It's very beautiful.
Can I come?
You can come.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I want to show you a picture after the podcast.
Thanks, man.
Lake Superior is gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
People don't understand because Benny, you're Philly. Dan, you're Florida. Well, Florida's pretty beautiful too. You got the beaches,
Thanks, man.
you know. But Lake Superior, it's
Philly's
a
also
lake, and you can see like all the way down. You can see like 40 feet down below. It's like
Wow.
there's rocks,
The cliffs and shit.
there's cliffs.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like during Pangea, it was very close to the equator. So
Don't talk to me about Pangea. Don't bring
Pangea,
God,
beautiful
I miss
name
it.
for a
I
baby
miss
girl.
it.
Pangea so much.
God. And you know when the continents tore up, that was like
good one.
tearing up an old photograph of you and an ex.
Oh.
I missed when we were with you.
I miss
God.
I miss
I miss Europe,
Pangea,
baby.
You can still
Come
rip
back,
it up,
girl.
but
The
she's still
land
there,
bridge.
still here.
dude.
I will
Pangea.
say like when I was a kid being in school, there's always be the map.
Mhm.
I feel like I knew about Pangea before they told us.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it feels like they go together.
Right.
You
yeah.
had
know?
that thought?
I had that thought. It's all I could think about. I'm like, nah. It's
You know,
It's so- it
that's
looks like-
that is the like someone had that thought, like, and they like traced it back through like tectonic plates, like their pattern and stuff like that, so they could do the math on that. But like a guy, I could be getting this wrong, but a guy had that thought, and everyone went, "You're fucking crazy."
Yeah.
And he was right, because it does look like that,
dude. If I was born
Yeah.
4,000
big old
years ago,
puzzle,
I would have
dude.
been one of the most influential people.
No,
of
you
all
would have been. They would have deemed you as a witch. You would have gotten executed Copernicus style.
That's what I want.
He was the one who died, right? Copernicus.
there were a lot of
You're
guys
looking
that
at me for
died, I
this.
think.
I'll say probably.
Yeah, but
Or
I
is he
think
like the
I think they took
heliocentric
Copernicus
kind of guy?
back.
No.
They shot him like a dog because he was like there's space.
Wait,
Space.
Galileo?
How does Pangea affect the lake? Is it like
It was close to the equator, so like the sand is very, like if you go to like beaches close to the equator, you get really fine sand.
Yeah.
Upper Michigan's very similar that way.
Really?
Yeah, it's
What?
very fine white sand.
That's crazy.
In Upper Michigan, the only thing is it's winter 10 months out of the year, so you don't get to see a whole lot of it. But the summers are very gorgeous. So it's
Tell me
like,
that's not sand, that's snow.
yeah, but it's fuck.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's really cool.
Don't hit me
Cool
when
stuff.
we get home.
That's awesome.
I'm plugging Lake Superior on the podcast.
Hell yeah.
It goes crazy. I've been fishing on Superior a couple
Yeah,
times.
I'm fishing
It's a
too.
lot
There's
of
salmon.
fun.
You can get salmon and trout
Yeah.
in Superior.
Really?
Yeah,
The trout's real good too. Tasty stuff.
Trout's great. Yeah,
Guys, we got to grill some fish this summer.
I'm
That's big. We
Yeah.
got to do that.
We do got to do that.
By the
You got a
water?
fishing permit. You guys got you got a fishing permit?
no, that's very important to get.
My
though.
friend just
it's
got
a huge
box.
fine if
He
you
just
get.
got a big fine.
Not during the purge.
Yeah, I'm fishing.
We're fishing it. Yeah.
You know?
What are you gonna do? Swim out here?
I'm catching fish
Go
that are like the wrong
spearfishing during
size
the purge.
legally, and I'm like,
Shooting into the water.
Yeah. No, it's like it's like a $1,400 fine.
Yeah, my
Oh,
friend
yeah.
just happened to my friend in Miami.
It's a lot.
He so like the fish was supposed to be a certain size,
Right.
and you can only keep like a certain amount, and like the fish that he had was like it was like a couple inches too small or something like that. Like very like this
Couple inches is a lot though.
Yeah. Like it's some for some people, it definitely.
Yeah.
And
Couple inches is not that much, I don't think.
It's not that.
I don't think a couple inches matters that much.
No.
And if a guy has, let's say a fish that's a couple inches more, and I have one that's a couple inches shorter.
I'm like Mrs. Officers, we're talking inches.
We're
here.
talking inches. I think any lady officer would deem it just fine.
Yeah, lady officer.
I think any lady officer would think it's fine.
Do you have a permit for that?
If it's gonna be that small, you're gonna need a permit.
Oh no.
5 is fine.
5 is.
What if they had?
What do you mean it needs to be 6?
That's the expression.
5 is fine.
5 is fine.
What if on your
That's a shirt.
license?
That's a shirt. Get it on.
And then
a
in the back
shirt.
says, "I'm talking about fish."
That'd be cool if on your license they had your little wiener size.
Yeah.
They have your height, the color of your hair, the color of your eyes, how big your penis is, and you're just like,
Every time you go to the airport, you have to show them your cock.
If they don't believe you.
Through the machine.
That's not you. I have clear, so I shouldn't have to do that. They're
that'd
like,
make
"You still
fake
gotta do
IDs
it."
so
You go to the
You have
bar.
clear?
you-
Wait, what do you
Clear. Clear's that thing where you.
I'm on a clear penis.
No, well, I mean, look at my skin. It's
Like
pretty.
It's translucent.
It's
Yeah, it's like
translucent
close.
penis. I swear it's there. It's just invisible.
It looks like a glass dildo.
It was- clear's like a.
Clear's like a
fast
thing.
pass?
Yeah, you. I signed up for it because it's free to sign up for. Like, you get 2 weeks trial, whatever, and I just forgot to cancel it. So now I have it for the year. So it's $200. But you go to the airport. I have clear and pre-check. I just fucking cut everybody.
They look
Holy
in your
shit.
Eyes, look in your
Oh,
eyes
yeah.
to see if you're an honest man.
They like.
He's telling the truth.
Are they
Let 'em
blue?
through.
Oh
Let
my
'em through.
God.
Take off your hat real quick. Blonde hair? Yeah, get through here.
Is it the I? It's like the IID
Yeah,
thing.
it's the IID.
It's like actually.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
So I don't feel super good about that, but the airport was super packed when I signed up, and it was the reason I made my flight. And now they just have some part of my eyes now. I don't know how what they're doing with that information.
Dude.
Because it's all to collect information.
yeah, they're watching what you're doing right now through your eyes.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're staring
do they-
at me.
There's some guy
Wait,
in Antarctica
is it a machine?
just like watching.
Dan, is it a machine?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty high tech.
It's definitely high.
I went to the Met with this lady who works in museums.
Come on.
Right?
Stop it, man.
Beautiful princess. Beautiful angel princess. Mike's bumping mics.
She have friends?
Bump my penis. She does have friends.
That's cool. We should all go to the museum.
Yeah, we should all go to the museum. So she works
should
in
have a night
she
at
works
the
in
museum.
museums in LA. Comes to New York because she's like in the art world and stuff like that. So she'll come visit New York and we'll hang out. And she takes me to the Met, and we go to this like back. We cut the long Met. We have this like backdoor entrance to the Met, but there's still a security check. And I swear to God, there's one guy, and there was metal detectors, but there was one guy going like, "All right, he was going like single file, look me in the eyes, you're good. Single file, look me." And we don't know what the security measure was. He was making everybody look him in, and I was like, and he's like, "Good, you're okay."
No
And
one with autism
just-
can come in.
literally just eye contact. He's
fucking
like,
stress me out, dude. I'd be like,
and me and this lady the whole time we're laughing. We're just like, why is he making such intimate eye contact with everyone? He's like, "Look me in the eyes, kiss me, you're good.
I'm trying
Love
to find
me."
my wife.
Yeah.
Did you fuck my wife?
Look me in the eyes. Do you know where Janice is? You're good. It was so bizarre.
So crazy. Usually I showed up to the museum.
He was old,
fucking
too.
on drugs. I'd be so freaked out.
Oh, that's what it is. They're looking at your pupils. Are
Yeah.
you fucked up? Are you going to be
Huge.
standing in front of the
Yeah,
same
you're-
painting for 6 hours?
You're on mushrooms. You're gonna enjoy this too much.
Do you think
Yeah.
that's what it was? It was a drug thing?
No, he was like 75. He was like an old guy in a suit, and I was just like, "Is this just how he did security at the Met in like 1950?" And they're just like, "All right, he's like tenured, so just let him."
tell when they're an honest man.
Literally, like that seemed like the vibe. He's
You
like,
look shifty. Yeah.
Oh, we're right at an hour, by the way. So
Oh, sweet.
end of the first half. Do you guys have anything you want to plug?
my podcast. It's called We Cool. It's a podcast where we apologize for things, demand apologies. Listeners can write in apologies or demand. So you can write into the podcast.
Yeah.
So just
Really?
yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
I've written in.
Do it. Come
It's
do it,
fun.
Benny.
Sure, I'd love to.
Yeah.
It is a good pod.
Yeah,
You
man.
guys got any? I don't know, anything coming out? Any shows? You got other podcasts?
I ain't got shit.
I got a podcast called Who Up. It's evil, so maybe don't listen to it if you don't want to. And then
It's evil?
Yeah, it's evil.
Actually, I do have podcasts now. I started one with my friend, the homeless pimp. Good
Yeah.
YouTube. We have a few interviews out there already. We got
He's a
some
great
more stuff.
photographer.
He's a great photographer,
Yeah.
great director, very very cool guy. So we have one that just came out, and it's on right now. It's on his YouTube. Just look up homeless pimp, so it's on there.
What a
Yeah.
name.
Great
Okay.
name, great
Government name.
Government name. I was in the car with my dad, and like my phone is connected to the car's Bluetooth or whatever, and like I got a call from homeless pimp, and his name just like popped up, and my dad's like, "All right."
I see what you're doing.
And you're like, he
Nice.
makes great videos, and you're just like,
He's like, "Please stop. I don't want
It's
to know
like,
anymore."
okay.
Are you guys want to take a quick break?
Yeah, I got it.
Water?
I'll pee real quick.
Get some water
Yeah,
so I
cool.
don't cramp again.
All right, we'll be right back. Part 2, the Patreon is going to be it's $4 a month. Buy me barely a third of a sandwich. Oh, right as Cameron starts blending, it's perfect. Hell yeah. It's Benny Feldman's podcast on Patreon also. Part 2 of every episode. Bye. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having
Bye.
me.
Thank you.